Hey guys, welcome back to this place. If you are new, welcome here for the very first time. I am Carmen. This is Loki. This is Dino. And today we are watching season 1, episode 23 of Lost. That is part 1 of the 3-part season finale of season 1 of Lost. I can't believe that we've actually reached the point where we're at the end of season 1. Like, I almost have an entire season behind me. Have I made a single correct prediction? Have I caught a single subtle thing? Only you guys know, not me. But I absolutely love this mystery box show. I love trying to figure it out. And I love probably being way, way, way off base. Like, this is probably the truth of it. This is probably where I am. So, yeah, I'm not going to ramble too much. Last time we left off, they are about to leave on the raft. Walt says that they should not open the hatch / bunker. Oh, Dino, don't attack me. And he also says they have to leave. So I have no idea what's going to happen. I don't want Sawyer to leave. I don't want Jen to leave. Like, I would like for Walt and Michael not to leave as well, but, like, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. There's only one way for me to find out, though. So, together, let's delve into the journey of the end of season 1.
Man, you see what time it is? Go back to sleep, Walt.
I always watch the show.
Okay, then.
Power Rangers.
You at least turn it down, man. I said turn it down, Walt.
Brian lets me watch as loud as
I'm
I
not
want.
Brian.
I doubt he does.
Get off of me!
Look, I don't like this either, but you're getting on that plane.
No, I'm not!
Hey, what's going on? It's okay, I'm his father.
No, you're not. You're not my father. You're not my father.
Interesting. Do we think that maybe he knew something and that's partially why he didn't want to get on the plane? Or do you think he was just acting out because, like, you know, kid whose parent just died, you know? Oh, okay. It's just Rousseau. It's just Rousseau. That's fine. What's she doing so close to their camp?
Hey, stop. Slow down.
Saeed knows who she is.
Stay right there. Who is that?
She's gotta be the French chick.
Calm down, everyone.
Deductive reasoning skills.
The others are coming.
What? No. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Are they gonna attack? I just felt like it was a threat. Like they're coming. How does she know? Did she hear whispers?
Our ship went aground on this island 16 years ago.
Uh-huh.
I was already 7 months pregnant.
Did they take our baby?
The baby and I were together for only 1 week
Did we know this before? I don't
when I saw black smoke. A pillar of black smoke, 5 kilometers inland. They came.
Oh my god. Did she see black smoke again?
They came and took her. Alex.
She talked about Alex before, but I didn't realize that it was a baby she had on the island, I don't think.
They're coming again. They're coming for all of you.
Why? What do they want?
Who's coming?
The others.
Like, she already said that.
You have only 3 choices.
3?
Run,
Okay.
hide,
Fight?
or die.
Oh. What about fight?
I mean, she's not playing with a full deck.
That doesn't mean that what she's saying isn't true.
Well, if you want to focus on the what if, be my guest. But I got to stick with what's tangible. And right now, that's the launching of the raft.
That's good.
Okay, but
that's
should
good.
they not be preparing for the others to come? Not that this is not important for like 4 people, but there's a lot more than 4 people here that the others could be coming for.
can't believe it.
What are you looking at me for? It's not my fault.
You missed the lever.
Just because you couldn't keep the rap
It's
going
always
straight.
I
Sawyer's
couldn't
fault.
keep the rope going straight out. Everybody's here trying. What?
What? What? Oh, the baby is so cute. Oh god, why are we all looking? Is it? That's black smoke. She tried to warn you. She tried. Y'all need to heed her fucking warning.
How many of them are there?
She doesn't know.
I told you all I know. I can vanish into the jungle, but I'm just one person.
Y'all are like,
With 40 people, where will you hide them?
in the bunker if you could open it, maybe. But Walt said not to, so like, I just.
Whoa.
How do we know that they don't have access to this?
What is this?
We were hoping you could tell us.
I've never seen anything like it.
You booby-trapped your shelter with explosives. You have any more?
Dynamite. At the Black Rock,
What is
the dark territory.
Well, that's 3 reasons to go right there.
We're to make it back by sunset. We have to leave within the hour.
You know, good for her for trying to help them, though. Like, she doesn't actually owe them anything. You know? Oh, weird. We're doing multiple flashbacks in one episode.
Heal and tonic with the wedge of lemon. The girl at the check-in counter. You were yelling at her.
I'm sorry.
Because his dad.
Do I know you?
I'm on your flight. LA.
I'm guessing she did not make it.
No ring because you're single or because you don't like wearing one?
You asking me if I'm married?
I mean,
Are you married?
yeah, pretty much.
No. No, not anymore.
Yeah. Figured.
So what's your name?
Ana Lucia.
Ana Lucia.
So tell me, Ana Lucia,
She
why
said
are you drinking
Ana.
tequila and tonics at 10 to noon?
I hate flying. And they stuck me all the way in the back of the plane.
23B.
42F. Want to trade?
3V.
We'll have the next drink on the plane, okay?
42F.
42F. Right.
I mean, your seats are pretty far away from each other.
And Jack. The worst part's over.
Well, shows how little you know.
They're gonna go into the jungle and get some dynamite and blow open a hatch, and then they're gonna hide everyone inside. You wanna keep a secret, don't tell the fat guy.
Let's not insult her, like, you're already not
God
liking you.
knows how long that dynamite has been out there. And from what I can tell, Madame Nutso doesn't seem too concerned with how to
Her
handle
name
it.
is Rousseau.
So, unless you wanna blow up,
Insulting everybody right now.
I'm coming with you.
Sure, you could be helpful, but I don't know why you gotta be a jerk about it.
I do just fine. Do you? You're not even worth what it would cost us to incarcerate you.
Damn, that's a pretty fucked
Which
up
is
thing to
why
say.
you're being deported.
Mm.
Your plane leaves this afternoon.
So
And James?
that's how you get on the plane.
You're banned from ever setting foot in Australia again. Don't you worry. I ain't ever coming back here. Best not, mate.
I mean, like, y'all don't even know he, like, killed somebody.
Got something for you. You're the only one on the raft who knows how to use one.
Interesting.
What do I need a gun for? Just in case.
The others.
Think we're gonna run out of food, water? I'm supposed to put the kid out of his misery?
Just in case.
What are you doing with the rest of them?
Just in case the others come.
Giving them to Saeed.
About a week before we all got on the plane.
He's gonna tell him.
Got to talking with this man at a bar in Sydney.
He's gonna tell him about his
He's
dad.
American, too. Doctor. It turns out this guy has a son. Son's a doctor, too. They'd had some kind of big-time falling out. The guy knew it was his fault, even though his son was back in the States thinking the same damn thing. Christian. Tells me he wishes he had the stones to pick up the phone, call his kid. Tell him he's sorry. He's a better doctor than he'll ever be. He's proud. He loves him.
I forgot I'm so bad.
Something tells me he never got around to making that call. Small world, huh?
Yeah.
Good luck, John.
I'm so glad he finally told him.
Why'd you need 5 guns?
Gee, you want to tell him, Kate? Why do I need 5 guns? She just takes the plane. And I think she's telling herself she needs it to atone for killing her boyfriend.
I mean, he wasn't
What's his name?
her boyfriend, to be fair. He had a wife.
God, Kate, come on. What was his name?
Tom, you son of a bitch!
And that is why I need 5 guns.
The 5 guns is still overkill, bro. Like, literally 1, 2. You only have 2 hands. 2.
Don't look at it. Got it.
He's looking at it.
Dude! Do not look at it.
Art, you want paper?
I gave it the office.
Okay.
He didn't put it in the bottle yet, though, so he probably gonna look at it.
See you soon.
Yes, you will.
I mean, if you don't make it that far, probably sooner than you want.
Let me ask you something, Ernst.
Arzt.
Ernst.
No, not Arzt. Arzt. A-R-Z-T. Arzt.
Arzt?
Sorry, man.
I thought it was
It's
Arzt.
hard to pronounce.
Oh, yeah, well, I know a bunch of ninth graders who pronounce it just fine.
Arzt.
How about I just call you by your first name?
Arzt.
How about you don't?
Why not? I remember it from the Plains Manifest. I think Leslie's a bitchin' name.
Arzt is fine.
Arzt or Arzt?
This is where it all began, when my team got infected. When Montan lost his arm.
I'm going back.
Why?
I thought you wanted to help.
Yeah, I wanted to help, and that was before Montan lost his frickin' arm.
Well, what about the dynamite?
Just be very careful with it.
Oh, really? What the fuck was the point of you coming at all if you're just gonna piece the fuck out? Thanks for nothing, Leslie. Can I do something too?
Did you hear that?
Yeah. It's probably Arts.
In here.
Take your hand off, but you don't want whatever does.
We got a book.
Wait. It's headed the other way.
Yeah, it does sound like it's getting quieter. Are we ever gonna see the monster?
It's a security system.
Security system. What does that mean?
Its purpose is that of any security systems.
Keep things out.
Protect something.
Protect what?
The island.
From what?
Where's Ernst?
That's ours, you idiot.
Dude, I thought you were dead.
First.
I think you should take Vincent.
Aw.
Are you serious?
He'll take care of you.
That's cute. He's a sweet doggo.
What makes you think I need a dog to take care of me?
Vincent took care of me when my mom died. And nobody would talk to me. They pretend like nothing happened. So I could talk to Vincent. He's a good listener. You could talk to him about Boone if you want.
He's a sweet kid.
But only till you get us rescued, okay?
What a cute dog.
Excuse me, would you mind watching my bag for a moment? I'll be right back.
Sure, whatever.
Thank you.
One day, you're gonna appreciate everything I do for you.
Yeah, I can't wait for that.
She's just leaving his bag.
You can try again with the gate agent.
Did you let it go?
She completely just left Saeed's bag.
Some Arab guy just left his bags in the chairs downstairs and then just walked away.
Can you describe him, please?
Arab? He went towards the shops. How's that?
That's fucking racist and bitchy. I don't know what you're proving that you're... proving that she's trying to, like, be a bad person?
This is the Black Rock.
Okay, what does it look like? Camera angle, go. It's a ship? Why did my dumbass think it was actually a fucking rock?
저긴데요.
My God, it's memoirs of a geisha come to life.
Hey, volume.
Relax, they don't speak English.
One, dumb assumption. Two, why are you such a fucking judgmental bitch?
간단한 영어를 바람대로 적었어요.
Aww.
당신한테 도움이 될 것 같아서 한번 만들어봤어요.
Aww. That's really sweet.
나 미안하다.
저도요. 당신이 꼭 갈 필요는 없잖아요.
아직도 모르겠어. 나는 지금 뻘을 받고 있는 중이야. 나 때문에 얼마나 고생했는지 잘 알고 있어. 당신 같은 여자가 왜 이 고생을 해야 돼?
None of y'all do. It's just a fucking freak accident.
내가 가야만 당신을 구할 수 있어.
He wants to be her
자기 집이
hero.
누구야? 자기랑 같이 있어.
그럼 당신은 누가 지켜줄 거예요?
I really like them.
사랑해. 사랑해.
정말 미안해.
괜찮아.
Go, 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 go! Go!
They don't have any sails, like fabric to like pick up the wind or anything.
Go back, Vincent!
Doggos don't understand.
Go back! Go back!
Okay, they do have a sail. Never mind. I was wondering how they're expecting to go anywhere. I kind of thought that was going to be the end of the episode. Oh, I think it was the end of the episode. Okay. I'm assuming they're just like this, the last shot of the smoke is just like, come back for part 2. I'm not sure if all 3 parts aired on the same night or how it, or if it was like different weeks or how it went. Honestly, like, I feel like that was a good part 1 because I feel like it didn't feel like it was only 1/3 of an episode. Like, I'm sure that when I watch, once I've seen all 3 parts, I'll be like, oh, this is exactly like how they all go together. But having seen that, it didn't feel like less than 1 episode, I should say, right? Like, it felt like a pretty complete episode, which ended on sort of a cliffhanger because where do they go in the boat? Are we going to keep following the people in the boat? For how long? And then also, like, what's happening with the Black Rock, which is actually a ship. So we still have, and then like the smoke, of course, the others are coming. So we still have like all of the parts, but it's also, it felt complete still, you know, as an episode. So I think it's really cool how they did that. In my very limited knowledge of ships, which is based, of pirate ships, I should say, which is based entirely and completely on Pirates of the Caribbean and black sails, that looks like a pirate ship. Again, I should be trusted 0% in this instance because that is my entire frame of reference. But it looks like a pirate ship, you guys. So let's start with Black Rock. So there was never any indication from my understanding, that the Black Rock was actually a ship. Right? Like, I'm trying to go back and see, like, whenever she talked about it for the first time. Yeah, I don't think that there was ever any indication prior to right now when we get the revelation of a ship that Black Rock was a ship. And I wonder what that is gonna mean going forward, because did the ship bring the others? Are the others pirates? Are the others descendants of pirates? If they are, like, what does that mean? What relevance is that gonna have? And yeah, I don't know. Sorry, I feel like my brain is buffering. I'm attempting to figure out, like, what possible, like, what it could mean that it's a pirate ship. It's not a pirate ship. It's a ship. Let's just say ship. I have no real idea that there's pirates. We made it to Black Rock. So Black Rock has the dynamite in it, right? At least according to Rousseau. But then, like, why would... If the others have anything to do with Black Rock in the dark territory, then why would they leave dynamite on a ship for someone else to come and get? Like, that doesn't really make sense, does it? Like, you would take away any sort of ammunition or ability to get ammunition that somebody else would have, would you not? So maybe this has nothing to do with them. Also, I remember her talking about Alex, and she said Alex was her child. Okay, so we did know Alex was her kid, but I feel like before, she didn't say that she was pregnant when she came to the island and then gave birth on the island. And then her child was taken. Like, right? Like, I got the impression when she was talking before that her kid was older and could make, like, choices and decisions and stuff. Maybe that was just my misunderstanding on my part. Also, and I said this during the episode, and I guess Jack and them going into the dark territory, into the Black Rock to get the dynamite, is them preparing for the others. But doesn't it seem kind of silly that they would spend so much time helping the boat leave when, to their best knowledge, there is like an imminent attack coming for them, you know? Like maybe they should spend all their time trying to prepare for that, sending the ship off and like writing notes and that sort of thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being a little judgy, but yeah. Something I really liked in this episode, and I wonder if they'll continue it through the other two parts, was the multiple sort of flashbacks, right? Like we got so many different flashbacks from people, and I mean, they weren't all great. Didn't love Shannon's flashback. Like, the frustrating thing is, like, you're not supposed to watch somebody's bag at an airport, right? Like, they tell you that. I'm not exactly sure when it was implemented, but like, you're just not supposed to, because you don't know. Like, anybody sits their bag next to you and is like, watch this, like, probably don't do it, because you don't know that person, and that is dangerous. However, the fact that she like was like, oh yeah, sure, and then to prove something to Boone went and used like the fact that she knew that other people would be especially racist about an Arabic person having a bag and leaving it, especially in this time. Like, the fact that she used that to prove that she was capable of like just being a bitch for no reason to Boone was, I don't know, like, it was frustrating. I've liked Shannon a lot throughout this show, and I don't blame her at all for her reaction to like I do think that like it's a bit weird that your grief took you to murder. However, I also like, I can't blame the way that somebody grieves, right? Like, it's shitty. You're going through a really fucking shitty time. I'm not gonna blame her for that. That's not who she is. You know, the sum total of who you are isn't one bad decision you made, or even like a few bad decisions you made. So I don't dislike her for the actions that she had in the wake of Boone's death, who, however else she felt about him, was somebody that was family to her, you know? She had grown up with him. She knew him since she was 10 years old. He was a constant in her life. And I think that she did care about him greatly and probably love him to some extent. So I don't really blame her for those things. But I like her most of the time, like I said. But like, I like now her. Like, I like Island Shannon. I have not historically loved pre-Island Shannon. And I feel like this kind of just proves further why, you know? But I like Island Shannon for the most part, and I think that we don't know her entire backstory, right? Like, we don't know how her parents were. We don't know how their parents were. Like, maybe they were shitty. Maybe she had a lot of trauma, you know? Like, I'm not trying to make excuses, but I also think people are capable of growth and change. So I didn't love her flashback, but I liked this. I wonder if we're gonna see the Ana Lucia girl that Jack saw at the airport again. She was in the part of the plane that I'm pretty sure there were no survivors from, if I remember correctly. So probably not gonna see her on the island, but maybe we'll see her in another flashback. I don't know what level of relevance or importance she has, but we'll see. I really like that Sawyer told Jack about meeting his dad, and I really like the way that he did it. I felt it was very, very kind and very thoughtful. And it feels bad, right? Because it's like, I don't want to root against them being able to leave and them being able to thrive off of the island. You know, like Michael, Sawyer, Jen, Walt. But I don't want to say goodbye to these characters, so like kind of rooting against this boat to work. Kind of rooting against their escape plan, you know? Is that bad? It's just, I don't want Jen to go away. I don't want Sawyer to go away. I don't want Walt and Michael to go away. Well, to be honest, mostly it's Sawyer and Jen that I want to keep, but Walt freaks me out. I think that he could be helpful in the future as well, so I don't know. Speaking of Jen, him and Son's goodbye scene was very sweet and very beautiful and very touching. And I hope that it was very temporary and they see each other very soon. And I know that's bad. I know it's bad. I know I should root for them to be good. But I don't want to lose them on the show, so I'm kind of rooting against it. So, I'm just calling it the monster. I don't know what it's called. But the thing that, like, yanked the pilot out in the first couple episodes, the thing that chased Boone or Locke, there's been lots, like, it's chased quite a few people, but like whatever that is that makes that noise that they heard in this episode again that was chasing them, like, will we ever see it, or is it forever going to be the mythical monster noises in the back? Also, like, I know that the current plan is to like hide in the bunker if we can open it, hatch, whatever, but, and like, okay, that's probably a good plan, unless it belongs to the others, in which case it's a horrible plan, which it very well could. And also, if we believe Walt, which I kind of do, also a horrible plan. So like, kind of concerned about what we're gonna do. Also, can a cop ban you from a country? Like, I feel like it would have to come from higher up. Maybe the cop got the order from higher up, but like, it seemed like he was like a local PD officer. So like, can he ban Sawyer from Australia? I mean, obviously Sawyer doesn't want to go back to Australia. Like, he murdered someone, which you don't know about, and you're just letting him leave. But I just don't know if you can do that. Maybe you can and I'm wrong. I feel like that would give local PD like a lot of power that maybe should be further up the chain of command, but I don't know. Also, I just want to say that the Marshall guy, aka Azazel from Supernatural, he's just frustrating, right? Because do you need 5 guns? You only have 2 hands. So really, having 5 guns and 2 hands is only inviting for at least 2 other people to take some of your fucking guns. And that's just my opinion, but also, she's one person. She's one person. Sure, she's sneaky. Sure, she's strong. Sure, she has a sordid past that we only know some of. But 5 guns for one you overcompensating, bro. That's all I gotta say about that. Also, I do not know how to say Arts' name. Is it Arts? Is it Arzt? That's kind of the only 2 options that I know of, but I wrote down, I think he said Arzt. Arzt. Which is weirder than Arts, honestly, but I'll try to remember it. If you become super relevant, which so far you haven't, but you exist now. Like, he's in the story now. But I still don't know if I have to care about him yet. You know, that's kind of where he is with me. So we'll see. Anyway, I think that's all I have to say about part 1. I am very excited to see if the others come in part 2 and what the fuck this pirate ship is, if it is a pirate ship, how the boat's going, maybe they'll come back. Yeah, just curious to see what's gonna happen next. I hope you guys will join me next time for part 2 of this 3-part season finale of season 1 of Lost. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far, so if you're also enjoying it, you can actually watch it right now over on Patreon, part 2. If you want, that is linked in the description down below. If you're watching this on YouTube, that is. You can also watch my entire full-length reaction to this episode and all the episodes so far of Lost. That is over on Patreon as well, which again is linked in the description down below. And I am going to take a small break and then come back for part 2. I hope to see you guys there. Until then, bye guys!